this star's background, and it ends up looking pretty good on film. I guess we'll see how it looks with me in front of it with this particular shot. But this is one of the scenes that we have in the movie, and it looks pretty neat actually in person, and even better on film. So let's move on to the next. My name is Nathan Wood. I play Yossi, and we're down here in Roy's basement doing some filming. A little bit of talk about how the movie's being filmed, and we had a nice meal and drinking a few of Utah's water beverages. So let's move on to the next one here. We are in the well, I guess I don't know exactly what it's called, in the prayer scene where I'm praying and doing my little Hebrew chant, and we're hoping to reshoot that so I can do a little better job at my prayer, since it's a really difficult task for me to know how to do, not having known Hebrew or any of that in the past. So it's a difficult scene to shoot. Let's go to the room. We just did a shot with a blue screen here. This is interesting how this is all set up. There's actually going to be a lot of footage in this room. There's quite a, blue screen, green screen. There's a lot of stuff you can do, and obviously Roy's got the lighting he just showed there. He put me on the spot here, right? I don't know. This particular scene that we just shot today, I was going to say the date today is April 2nd, 2009. We just did the shot. It was very, very difficult for myself to get into character. Very emotional shot of me entering into the presence of the superior being. It was a little difficult, but I pulled it off for now, anyways. And we hope to have some good things happen once we get Tammy involved, Miriam, right? We will be able to do a lot more footage, and get my brothers in the film and in real life, Cody and Johnny over here. We can get some stuff going, and for right now, that's all we got. So, but it's a work in progress.
Well, here we are on the set in the basement, and this is the blue screen that we've been using. Tammy's going to shoot the final scene of the movie. We did it actually once in November of 2008, but I messed up the lighting and the white balance, and so we're having to do it again, but that's okay. And you might hear a little rumbling in the background. Well, that's the air conditioner, but we don't care this time because what we're shooting is silent. So well, it's dubbed in with music and narrative later. What would you like to say, Tammy?
I'm excited.
Come on, you can act a little more than that.
I don't know.
She says she's excited. Do you believe her with that kind of acting? No, I don't think so. This is
I'm
one
saving my energy for the actual filming.
Okay, that makes sense. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and go and do this now. Maybe I'll show you little bits and pieces of it after we actually shoot it, okay? All right. Character, and we're trying to get her concerned here so she'll actually cry. That's why she's looking around like she is. I just thought you'd like to know. Here Tammy is. Elizabeth's taking care of the baby. And there's the baby right there. She's actually on the set. She's wondering what her mom's doing, so We're trying to play music so Tammy will get a little bit more into the character of what's going on here. This is a sad time for Miriam. So we're trying to give her a little chance to unwind and listen to something that might help her do that. So this is the set we're on right now. And say hi, Elizabeth. There's Sarah, the girl that plays Sarah. And we might even use little Allison at some point. Okay. Say bye, Allison.
My greatest challenges was trying to control sound. I'm no sound engineer, and when I'm behind the camera watching the actors, it's hard to watch the sound levels as well, so I can understand why they use professional sound engineers for people who do this for a living. So if I ever decide to do it for a living, I'm definitely going to have to change what I do. I wish we had the sound here because it was really great. Tammy and were practicing their parts here, and all the kids, of course, were in the background. I've heard you should just let the women do their acting without the background noise, but I wanted to give it some realism. You know, the women always have children around them, and you know, they're always taking care of them. The kids are always into things and making noise, and I wanted that there, even though it was a very important scene for developing the story just between the two women. But the kids were great. Like Tyler here, he's done well on other things, as I've mentioned before, and actually Elizabeth's taking these pictures here, and she didn't know the sound wasn't on either, and of course I hadn't checked it and made sure, so that was very unfortunate because there was some pretty good stuff that happened here. Basically what we're going to see here is a couple of things. First of all, the kids here in the background where they were sitting doing the background noise, and then of course we were moving the camera around for different angles. But this is actually in the blue screen room now. We've moved in here, and there's Elizabeth and Tyler and Vincent right there, and there goes little Jeremy, and you know, they were just excited to be a part of this. They do anything. You know, it took a little coaching for them to remember not to look at the camera during the take, and sometimes they would still do that. And what we're getting ready for here is what you're going to see in just a second, is the seashore scene when the family's getting ready to leave. With Tammy, there she is relaxing a little bit with her what they call a Utah water beverage, I guess. And she just came in from the other set where the living room is for the house. And then, like I say, you're seeing here, they're getting in front of the blue screen for the seashore scene.